Hi guys, it's Lyn Vanieuy and today I'm here with my mom.
Hi.
So today is Mother's Day, but this video won't be going up till Thursday. But today my mom is going to be telling some embarrassing or funny childhood stories about yours truly. So grab a snack. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's just get into it. Why are you laughing? This is how I do my videos.
Okay. Where do you want me to start?
Wherever you want to start.
Okay, so let's start when you were about 1.5 years old and we had a cat. Can't even remember the cat's name.
Well, that's not very nice.
It wasn't my cat. If you weren't watching her, she'd get into the cat food and start eating it.
But wasn't I a bit older? Because I specifically remember eating the cat food.
No.
I thought I was 4 or something.
No.
No.
And so the only way I could get her to stop eating the cat food was to tell her she was gonna grow a tail. So she kept looking behind her and then she'd spin in a circle like a cat. And I said, see, you're already spinning like a cat. And she was trying to find her tail.
You told me now that if I ate cat food that I would grow a tail. I would probably just eat cat food.
And what about the cigarette butts you used to eat?
I literally just found that out 2 days ago. Whenever you were over last, that I used to eat cigarette butts as a child. I didn't know that. She's a terrible mother. Just kidding. She's the best.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean, were ashtrays in the house? Or,
yeah.
And I would what? Just go and shove my face with cigarette
No,
butts?
yeah, you just pick out all the butts and you put them in your mouth.
Ugh.
And I remember digging them out.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
That's what I thought too.
I can see a hair, oh, I got it. Cat hair. I'm growing cat hairs! Prophecy is true.
When we lived on the farm, she used to like the calf sucking on her hands and making them all gooey, but...
But I feel like most kids would like that.
Yeah, I did it, and I was an adult, so...
They didn't really have teeth, did
No.
they? It was just all gums, and they would think that your hand was the nipple of the bottle, so they would suck on your hands.
It was cute, though.
Yeah, especially the jerseys. They're so cute.
And you did walk them in the Paris Fair.
Yeah. I actually just had a conversation with Amanda about that last night, because she's a 4-H leader. And I was like, I used to walk cows.
And then she was in Sparks for 2 years. Then she was supposed to go up to Brownies, and she cried because she didn't want to leave Sparks. She wanted to stay in Sparks, so she never became a Brownie because she wouldn't go.
I didn't like change.
And then she took figure skating lessons, and she was telling the figure skater teacher that, no, this is the way you do it. You're doing it wrong.
Oh, shit.
So...
Roasted!
She was a little mouthy.
I wonder who I get that from.
I don't know. It was her way or no way. Her father.
No. From you.
Yeah, so she was a bit of a brat. I thought it was funny, but...
I'm sure the instructors didn't think so.
No. The funniest story my mom tells about me is... I haven't started yet.
Oh my god.
I was just potty trained.
Hold on.
You remember
I need
this
to
story?
recuperate.
Well, it's not about you anyways.
I'm gonna edit out me choking to death, so if you just start telling the story and I'm crying, they're gonna be like, what the hell happened? This happens every week. I just inhale it instead of swallowing it. I feel reborn! I'm very sad.
You alright now?
Yeah, I'm done choking, I'm just not done tearing out.
Stop slurping your coffee and you wouldn't choke. Okay, so the funniest thing that happened to my mother that I did to her was I was just potty trained, and she took us into back then it was like a plumbing store.
Like a hardware store.
Yeah.
I just spit on you. Sorry.
Raindrops. She had taken us in and there was display toilets everywhere. And being the good girl that I am, I had to go to the washroom, so I used a potty.
A display potty.
And then my mom and dad walked away from me and left me there and walked out the front door. And the salesperson came up and asked if that was their daughter that was peeing on one of the display toilets. And my mom said, no, I'd never seen her before. And waited for me to come out of the store and grab me and put me in the car and drove off.
Didn't you shit? I thought you shit in the toilet.
I don't know. I went to the bathroom. I was probably coming after my mom for toilet paper. I don't know.
Good job.
So yeah.
Yeah, but at least you used a potty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was a good girl. Stayed that way.
Debatable.
No, as a good girl.
Mm.
Or he fell off the back of the pickup truck at the farm.
Oh my god. I still have a scar from that. Good scar.
Yeah.
scar on my hand. We were driving down the road.
Dirt road on the farm, not on the main road.
No.
Yeah.
No, this was when we were going down to Smitty's.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Let's see, it was a long time ago.
There's this guy that lived at the end of our street and he had chickens. So we would like go down there every like week or so to get eggs. And my mom and her ex had a pickup truck. And so I was sitting in the back of the pickup truck going down the dirt road and I think she like hit a bump or something. And I like flew off the back of the pickup truck onto the dirt road. Yeah, I still have a scar from that. I was a little bit traumatized, I think. I don't think I sat so close to the back before. I don't even think the tailgate was usually down, but for some reason that time it was. I was sitting too close to the back, so I just like fell off the back of the truck.
Yeah.
And I think you were going like 60 or something too. Bye.
Speaking of exes, when we split up, I moved out west to Edmonton, and it was on my birthday. I had taken his wedding ring that I had bought him and went to a pawn shop in Edmonton on my birthday to get cash for the ring. And I'm saying, happy birthday to me. And I had my divorce papers there. That was a great day. And the lady behind the register was just laughing her head off.
I thought these were supposed to be funny stories about me. Me.
About you singing really, really high in the grocery store behind me when we're
still do
shopping.
that.
Yeah, she
I
still
do it
does
all
that.
the time.
But the one day it was in a really bad voice, and it wasn't even because you sing really well. But this time you were just being a total ass.
Yeah, I do that at work too. Like all my coworkers fucking hate me. They like probably legit think I can't sing. Like I actually can sing, but when I'm like just dicking around, like I sing like Mary had a little lamb. Like I'm just an asshole, right? And I still do that to her. We go out shopping and I like scream at the top of my lungs. I like to embarrass her.
Yes.
Like we were at Home Depot like 2 weeks ago and I was like singing something. I don't even remember what I was singing.
I don't know, but you were dancing and...
Yeah. And then she got stuck in an aisle and she had to like back the cart up. And I was like, back it up, beep, 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 beep. And then people were like, what the fuck? We're in the garden center and I'm just like, I don't know.
Or we're in the car and she's got her dance moves going and people are watching beside us and... She's singing at the top of her lungs and the F shot comes out and...
I get no fucks. You remember those crisper chips?
Mm-hmm.
And I used to like be obsessed with the ranch ones, and now like I'm too terrified to eat them because remember when we were living on the farm and then I was like eating them and then one got stuck in my throat sideways and I couldn't get it out because I have a problem with like just
Not chewing before you swallow.
I just like inhale my food. So I guess I didn't chew it all the way. And it got stuck in my throat and she was napping and I couldn't breathe. I'm like smacking her. I'm like, get up! I can't breathe.
Yeah, or she did it with the Fruit Loops too when she was little and I was at one of my friend's house. And we had her in the high chair beside us and my friend gave her a bowl of Fruit Loops and we were talking and one's doing this, shoving it in her mouth. And we look over and she's like she can't breathe and she's looking at us. Freaked my girlfriend right out. She jumped up and started pulling it out of her mouth and squeezing her in the stomach and trying to get her to spit it up. It's like, she still does it.
Thanks. I do. I don't know how to swallow. I spit, don't swallow.
So now we're just waiting for her to have a baby
She's insane.
so that she can do all those things to her.
What, my daughter embarrassed me?
Yeah.
You can't fucking embarrass me.
Probably not.
I am the embarrassing
She
one.
probably will embarrass her daughter.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. That'll be the best thing ever. Or son.
It's even worse when you have a son. Boys don't like when you do anything because I'll dab in front of all his friends. He's like, oh my god! Grandma, no! It's like the
Dab
worst
on the
thing.
haters.
I waited till he had his birthday, and then I had all his friends around the table, and they were all having cake, and he looked over at me, and I actually was Becca and I out on the back having a smoke, and we both dabbed at the same time, and they all just looked like, oh my god, your Nana dabbed! They're all like, oh! It's like, what is with that?
It's cringe. When old people try to be hip, it's cringe.
Oh, I guess so, because they all screamed and ran out of the house. And now they're doing that, what's that one?
Flossing.
Flossing. It's like, oh.
I have no idea. Like, I don't understand. Like, I can't.
Jacob was trying to teach it to me the other day.
My brain does not move that fast. Like, I can't coordinate myself. there have been walls that have been around me my entire life and I still walk into them. So to like expect my brain to figure out how to move my hips and my arms like that just doesn't work.
And she's so mean to me. She tells me I'm a horrible dancer. But you know, the more I drink, the better I am.
Who tells you you're a horrible dancer?
You do.
Well, you are. Oh my
But when I'm drinking, it's so much better.
Yeah, me too.
In my own eyes, but
Yeah.
it's better.
Turn into a stripper when I'm drunk.
And come to think of it, I don't think I've actually ever seen you dance. Like literally dance. Like in a hall or even at your wedding or your buck and doe. I don't think I saw you dance once. I know you were up on the floor, but you were doing more of this than dancing.
Because I need to be extremely drunk, excuse me, to dance. Because the only way I know how to dance is like a stripper. So like,
And she tells me I'm a bad dancer, but yet you dance like a stripper.
strippers dance really well.
How do you find the post in the
You don't need
Holes?
You don't need the hole. You just need another person or something. But like, I don't have the confidence to dance like a stripper unless I'm fucking wasted. So unless I'm wasted, then I do dad dances like she does.
I do dab dances?
Dad.
Oh, dad. Dad?
Yeah, you know, like terrible dad dances.
Oh, lovely.
When you're like,
I don't do that.
yeah.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Only at the table. When I'm being an idiot and I'm sitting. You're actually a pretty good kid considering. You didn't.
As a kid. Until I hit like, what, 12? And then I was like a demon.
Yeah, total change around child. It's.
But that's when all your hormones hit and everything, and you're like, you just go
And then we did the
crazy.
slicing.
Yeah, I used to cut.
It was a slicer.
I still
That
have
was
some scars from that. Not very many, though.
a year of hell.
I think it was more than a year.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I only have this scar right here.
I think a lot of kids go through that. You hear so much of it. It's.
Yeah.
I still don't know what to do in times like those because every child's different too, right? And doing it for different reasons, and it's not.
This got serious very fast.
I don't know, but it's just. I think maybe counseling would have helped. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Like, I think I probably feel like I did it more for attention than anything because, like, there are people that I know that literally, like, even to this day, like, don't cut but have, like, really bad scars. Like, I have one friend, and in the summer, like, she has scars, like, from, like, here to here on both arms and, like, all on her thighs. And they're, like scars.
Was hers attention too, or did
No.
she? So, not always a great parent, but you figure it out as you go.
I think you were a great parent.
When you got older, maybe.
It's so funny how similar we are. Like, I don't think I can ever get over it. We're like the same person.
Well, my mom always told me not to take shit from people, and I was brought up that way. So it's always speak your mind, because with my mom having 3 heart attacks, she regrets not speaking her mind a lot of the time. So she's like, don't be like that, speak your mind. So she always does
She's
now.
like bottling her stress.
Yeah, so now that's where I get it from. But see, so it's Nana's fault, it's not mine.
But even yesterday, I was out on the balcony and I was like texting a friend and I was like laughing hysterically. And I came inside and Will's like, my God, do you have your mom's laugh?
Oh no, it's a horrible laugh.
I'm like, yeah, because we're both like really loud laughers. And then like my friend Jess is really loud laughing too. So it's like, it's just a lot. All our coworkers probably fucking hate us.
And then we laugh really loud and we end up snorting.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Why are you wearing Will's slippers?
Because I wore them when I went out for a smoke, so
Oh my
I
God.
just left them on.
He doesn't wear them anyway, so.
I know, that's why I wear them when I come here.
They're your slippers for when you're here.
Yeah, so I can go out for a smoke. Dracula.
Yeah, it's a good book. Bram Stoker's Dracula.
That's one other thing we do a lot of. Both of us read a lot.
Yeah.
Totally different books, but mine is all spiritual.
I have some spiritual books.
And Voodoo Nana, as Jaden calls me.
Yeah.
With
I've
the
talked about how
crystals
like,
and
yeah, I've talked about how like me and you are both very like spiritual on my channel before, and like how we're like into crystals and
yeah, spiritual meditation and Reiki and
I don't do any of that though.
I do.
I just collect crystals and I read tarot sometimes.
I like all that stuff I'm Voodoo Nana.
I remember one time my stepdad, Randy, who's more like my biological dad, he was like really sick, and this was when I was like dabbling in witchcraft. Like I was doing like a spell to make him better, and then it called for like fire or whatever. So like I had the cauldron or kudron or whatever the fuck on my altar in my bedroom, and then like you're supposed to like just let the fire like die down on its own, and it was like a minuscule little fire, and like it wasn't bigger than a candle. And I went downstairs for a smoke, and then I guess Will went upstairs to the bedroom, and he said the flame was like 3 feet high, and I'm like, I doubt it. Like I seriously, I still to this day think he was exaggerating, but I don't know, maybe I just put that much intent into it.
Could have been. Very much so. Or else Randy was really sick and needed all that extra.
Maybe. Pretty sure Will was just exaggerating. He's
Then
like, it
you
was like
against the
3
curtain.
feet high. I'm like, whatever.
Well, I'm getting up there too, so.
Yeah, you're old as fuck. Just kidding.
Bite me, bitch.
I love you. You're like the youngest out of like, probably like any of my friends.
My friends too.
No, I mean like any of my friends' like parents.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm younger than all my friends too. Except for Sally.
I feel like I'm like more to the older range. Because like Shelby's like 21. I think Bina's the same age as me. Becca's the same age as me. But like all of them are like a couple months younger than me. Like even Will's a couple months younger than me. I think the only friend I have that's older than me is Jess. She's 27.
Oh, is she?
Like even Sandra. Sandra's like 20 something. Sorry, Sandra. She watches this.
Hi, Sandra. Miss you.
Aww. She'll probably cry now.
Oh, she's a sweetie though.
She commented on my last video. I mentioned her, and she's like, every time you mention me in a video, I'm like, yes, my favorite YouTuber knows me, and I'm like, you're such an idiot.
She's cute as a button.
Yeah.
She's got a funny laugh too. She's cute.
She's like,
She has a kind of cute laugh. Sorry, Sandra.
we
But
love
it
you.
is cute. I can't think of anything else because you were a pretty good kid.
I remember when I was like, I think I was like 7 or 8 or something, and this was like the first time I got a diary. Do you remember this story? My mom got me a diary, and that day or something, like I said fuck. Like I swore, and my mom took my diary away, and it was like, I just remember like being so pissed off and upset because I just got that diary. I don't know why I swore.
I know. I remember when my mom took me out shopping when I was little for a pair of jeans, and I think I was probably only about 10 or 11. And I took them up to the register so my mom could pay for them. And she rang it in, and it came up to like, I don't know, $60 or something. And I went, holy shit! And my mother looked at me like, hey! I'm like, well, that's expensive. But she ended up laughing, and I'm like, oops. I don't know. I have more proud moments than I have.
Ooh, let's get into the proud moments.
Nah.
What
they're
the hell?
boring.
Fucking rude.
Okay, so proud moments.
Sure.
Singing at school in front of a large crowd was freaking awesome. You and Megan, you both did a really good job.
Yeah, we did that 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
The first year, Megan and I just did a duet, and then the second year, we did a duet, but then we each sang separately as well.
Yeah, it was awesome. Going to medical school.
I didn't go to medical school.
Well, went to school for a medical secretary, so.
That makes me sound like
Like-
I'm like some fucking doctor.
No,
I went
no,
to
like-
medical school.
To become the secretary, so that was a proud moment for sure. I don't know, I just think your general personality reflects, and you're inspiring, I think, to a lot of people too. Because of your personality and being outgoing and easy to be around and always lots of fun and a little crazy too. Well,
Oh, a little crazy.
a little crazy too.
Even I know, I'm like, I'm fucking hella crazy.
So she makes it fun to be around. I always said that you should have went to hospitals, like sick kids hospitals, and dressed in.
Clown outfit.
No! I meant like princess and fairy outfits and saying like the Little Mermaid and stuff like that because you do it so well. And I think the kids would enjoy it.
My friend has like a princess company, and I was talking about how I want to join, and we were in the dollar store. This was like a week ago, and we were in the dollar store, and I'm like, I want to be fucking Ariel, and then I'm like standing in the aisle, and I'm like, look at this stuff, isn't it neat? And then some lady like started coming down the aisle, and she's like, nope, and turned around and walked to a different aisle. She's like, I'm not having any of that shit. This bitch is crazy. But that same girl, Alex, who has the princess company, last year she was trying out for a role. I guess the role was like, she was like previously like a prostitute or something, or like, yeah, it was like supposed to be like a really sexy role. And she asked me for tips on how to be sexy. I'm like, you were the cutest. And she's like, well, you've always been like super confident in like how you are and everything. And I'm like, You're asking me how to be sexy.
But I get that a lot too, whereas I'm pretty open about a lot of stuff, and you are too. We've always been able to talk about everything.
Yeah.
And some of my friends are a little embarrassed about how outspoken I am about things. So
Mine too.
it's like,
In some ways, I think like it's like a downfall and a benefit to have us as friends, because people know like we're gonna be very like honest and blunt and like opinionated. And I think some people really like that because then they know they can trust us.
right.
But I think some people like shy away from it because a lot of people don't actually want to know the truth. They just
Yeah.
want to be like coddled.
And you get to know who those ones are, though.
Yeah.
So you sort of
You just
coddle some of them and
you tread a little lighter with those people.
be a little blunt with others.
Yeah.
You're ugly and your mother dresses you funny.
No.
No? Oh, okay.
I would never say that to somebody. I remember one time you just outright fucking slapped me.
What'd you do?
I don't remember. Had to have been something really bad.
You probably swore.
But I was like 13 or something.
Oh, you were going through that stage.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, that makes me nervous to have kids. Remembering how I was when I like hit the hormones. Because like, Jesus. It was awful. I feel so bad for you.
Just be patient and loving. You'll get through it. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was literally just thinking, like, if my daughter was like that, I would probably, like, bash her head off a wall, like...
No. No, you wouldn't.
Not literally.
It's different when it's your own, though.
I guess. Oh, fuck. I just remember, like, standing in the living room and you just fucking slapped me across the face. And I wasn't expecting that. I was shocked. I was like, oh, shit.
Remember the time you were being mouthy to me and I asked you if you wanted to go licking? And I grabbed you
Oh
by
my
the
God.
face and I started licking her whole face. She stopped what she was doing.
Well, yeah. That's fucked up.
You're licking.
Ugh. No. My ex used to do that, and I'm like, that's like the grossest thing to me. I'm like, no, I don't want your fucking spit on me.
That's worse than having a fan at the end of your bed and then pulling the blankets over your head when
someone
they
farts?
fart.
Yeah, Dutch oven. I would prefer that over being licked, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, unless you're like down there. Don't lick me. Don't lick me unless you're in that region, or this region, I guess.
I got a cream for that.
She's a Fantasia rep. That's it for this video, I guess. Anyway, so if you guys...
Lick you later.
Ew. That's gonna be my new outro. Lick you later!
Lick you later.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on so you don't miss a video. Also, follow me on all my social media pages. I have them linked in the description box below for you guys to check out, as well as my cat's Instagram. I made them an Instagram page, so you should go follow that. And if you want a discount on amazing art, I will have a link for that in the description box below as well. If you use code Lyn, you'll get $5 off. And I think that's everything. So until next time, keep shining. Bye, guys.
Bye, Sandra. Love you.
Oh my god.